So what's up, guys? How you doing? It's Chris. Your boy YouTube 287. Life is good 287. Yo, just do it up. Yo, what's up? So I want to talk about reality versus fantasy. And I want to talk about reality is objective. But I want to talk about when it comes to our own personal safety. And I'm going to use the word dishonest. Because when you do certain work, like it's in the book Alcoholics Anonymous, and there's this thing called the fourth step, and it says made a fearless, searching, moral inventory, or a fearless moral inventory. I put the word searching, whether it's there or not, because this is a searching process that you search your soul. I realize when I'm in pain, like let's say the pain, right, the reality, let's say like it doesn't work out with a lady that I was with for a while and it doesn't work out. So I'll watch romantic movies hoping that I'll have romance to work something out in my life. There's nothing wrong with that, but then to really think that's reality, at that moment, it's not reality. Because for me to hoping that I will find somebody or hoping one day, it's all dishonesty. It's one big lie, hoping. So I was watching this movie, The Equalizer. And what this man did, Denzel Washington was acting in the movie. There was a Russian mob that controlled so many things, and unfortunately, the mob was involved in prostitution. And one of the people, would hit the girl if she didn't do good and threaten her, and it's amazing because all this stuff really happens in the real world. So Denzel Washington was like a special forces military guy, killed people, and just really knew how to. He was like an assassin in the movie, like a Rambo figure or a John Wick figure, and Keanu Reeves starred in that movie, John Wick. So, again with the Russian mob. So, what I want to say is that the skill set that Denzel Washington had in the movie The Equalizer was very impressive. But the movie displayed it where, how shall I say? The movie displayed it that it was real. It seemed like you can get your way. It seems like you could be the hero. It seems like you could get what you want. It seems like you could get justice. It seems like an eye and eye, a tooth for a tooth. I've seen the Bible. I've seen stories where the Israelites would go and kill the other people because they're worshiping gods that are not, the Jewish God. So there's been a lot of killing in history. There's been a lot of break hearts in history. There's been a lot of broken marriages, broken divorces, broken stuff. And we mask these feelings of pain and hurt either by food, either by movies, either by some fantasy, some delusion, some lie that we could have that. Denzel Washington could have got shot at any time. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie. The only things that are guaranteed in life, and I literally mean guaranteed, is food, shelter, and water. And I know in some places in Africa, water is not guaranteed, or if it is, it's very dirty. I get reality is also objective, what somebody's experiencing at the moment, like myself. So I do not pass judgment or any criticism to somebody that's in Africa that can't get water, that gets dirty water, but still they get water. My point is, the reality is, and what's guaranteed in life again is water, shelter, and food. Every, and I literally mean everything else is not guaranteed at all. At all. You know, miscommunications happen all the time. I get money in the beginning of the month, and they were supposed to switch it around because they get it from 2 different sources, and the source, the people were supposed to switch my money around, and they did not. So I was told something like, "Oh, we'll take care of it, sir, and we're working on it," and guess what? Nope. My point, and this is such an important point, what we think is not the truth. What we feel is not the truth. What we experience is not the truth. But what we are is the truth. Who we know we are is the truth. Who we can be is the truth. What we can stand up for is the truth. What we can say is truth. When I was seeing that movie, I was thinking about Dr. Martin Luther King getting shot. I was thinking about Denzel Washington being the hero, but thinking about Jesus Christ, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. These people got assassinated, crucified. JFK, Martin Luther stood up. Not the best of my recollection, best of my memory. I don't think Martin Luther, that put the 99 Theses on the Roman Catholic Church, I do not think that he got shot. I don't know. Not everybody that tries to better the world or society gets killed. I know that. And I hope I'm right that Martin Luther survived, just died a normal death. But there is a risk involved when somebody stands up against injustice. There's a risk when somebody wants to go forward with something, because your wants may not get met. It's possible. And then the human being like me has to figure out a way how I can have peace despite not getting my wants met. And so when I say fearless moral inventory, there's a part where it says, where have I been dishonest? And what that means is, what am I making up in my head and having my wants become my needs? My wants aren't my needs. My needs are my needs. Water, shelter, food. Needs. Those are needs. Every single thing is a want. Is sex a need? Sex is a want. Do we need to procreate? The species will die. Yes, if we don't procreate, humans will die. But do we absolutely need it to live? No. No, we don't. The only thing we truly need is food, shelter, and water. And everything else is exactly everything else. Is want. And we get caught up thinking a want is a need. So since somebody can establish wants and needs, then they can figure out what they want to do with their passion, and how they want to do it, and do it. So I'm going to leave you with this. Do your passion what you love. Stop making your wants your needs, and look at your needs and your needs only and your needs. Every single thing else can be figured out. Do I want love and a girlfriend? Sure. Do I want justice? Sure. Do I want peace and happiness? Sure. Do I want to be relaxed and loved and held at when I go to bed at night? Sure. But is that going to make me okay? No way. Besides being okay, what I need to live is, again, food, shelter, and water. Does it sound boring? Anybody can make any interpretation up. The bottom line is, needs are primary and wants are secondary. When you listen to this video, reflect and think about it, where you can have peace in your situation, whatever you're going through. I hope this video touches somebody's heart, mind, body, and soul. And remember, it doesn't matter what anybody says. You gotta love yourself, because if nobody does, you're the only person that can love yourself. So learn how to do that for you. Goodbye.